I'm watching it.
Yeah, so am I, because I'm in the chat. I should actually pop the chat out. Oh, the stream's up and we can hear ourselves. Hey, Crypto. Yeah.
Okay, so...
So I told you I could see us go live and hear us on the stream.
Okay, good. Now, I think... Okay, so apparently whatever the hell YouTube thinks it's doing, it's stopped. It's been sorted out, at least for the moment. Apparently it decided that the default thing was just going to auto-start whenever the fuck, and somehow or another this stream and that stream, the two stream keys randomly happened to match. I find this incredibly unlikely, and can only attribute it to YouTube be bugging. Because it was sure as shit not anything that happened over here. This is all on YouTube, and we're doing that. But, hello, you! Alright, welcome to Fun with Fanservice RPGs. We got a couple of them, and some of them do actually, and one of them is known for it is based on a series known for its fan service, and the other is, well, not. Give money to the employees. Well, you know, if they're working, they should get their money. You know, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Paycheck Protection Plan actually did wind up sending money to China because there are small businesses of that type that are at least partially Chinese owned. Woo. And any such critter that actually had an I-10, because you must have one. You must have at least that to do business in the here in the United States. You have to have some way to be identified so that you can pay your frickin' taxes. Now, Opal. We're not talking about Activision here. Bobby Kotick makes an obscene amount of money by anyone's standards. He has actually made more money this year to date than I will see in my lifetime or could possibly spend in my lifetime. And Activision, by all reckoning, EA as well, probably needs to die. But that's not what was actually supposed to be in the news today. None of that shit. Hello, Crypto. I see you there in the chat, and of course, Opal. In fact, I am the Lord of the Crocus Squirrels, and I have the Snark Patrol with me. Say hello, Snark Patrol.
Hello, Snark Patrol.
Goodbye.
We'll see how long the Snark Patrol manages to maintain unit cohesion. I think I need to get them over here for some proper training.
Have I ever fallen in line? You know so many times, Squirrel. Have I ever fallen in line?
Well, Crypto, Konami's on a completely different level because Konami is Konami and Konami is the worst. Hashtag fuck Konami. Okay. I'm more unamused about the fact that they refuse to release proper games these days, as opposed to turning Suikoden and other such similar creatures into, well, pachinko machines. And yes, the working conditions at Konami rival that of the working conditions at Rockstar. Anyway, that's not the news we were here for. That we have for you today. The state of Illinois. Apparently, there is a critter called LaShawn K. Ford. He is a Democrat Congress critter for the state of Illinois. That's right. He's the state's 8th district. And this twerp has decided to put forward a bill that I have actually looked at, demanding that the public schools shut down history education until it can be rewritten. And part of the requirements for the rewriting is that they have to give detailed coverage to gay, lesbian, bisexual, and trans people. And their accomplishments. Mind you, the one major person that I can think of that was actually known as gay and in fact died for it was Alan Turing. He was convicted in the UK for being gay in violation of law. That law has since been repealed. Actually, it was completely obliterated. They nuked that shit from fucking orbit. But he had a lot to do with the development of computers. In fact, computers as we know them wouldn't exist without the man. The problem, of course, is the Democrats have been doing a lot worse these days. They've actually they seem to have completely embraced the far left. Whereas the Republicans are kind of generally skating right near are actually starting to skate a little closer to the center at this point. And say what you will about the man, Donald Trump isn't actually a Republican, and probably never has been. He wrote into the Republican Party based on, well, we want to go, I want to face off with Hillary Clinton, and going in as a third party would not have served his purposes. I'm not sure about that, Crypto. Anyway, that's not here nor there. This particular Democrat gets a great big raspberry from me, and if I can find him, I'd probably just snap his leg off with the jaws. Okay. After I terrorize the other pant leg with little squirrely claws. There's a reason nature used a meteor to correct for dinosaurs. Actually, the dinosaurs still exist. We call them birds. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I said correct for. I would say bird evolution was a correction.
Actually, bird evolution started long before the dinosaurs expired. Well, at least before the non-avian dinosaurs expired. We have no direct evidence that all of the avian dinosaurs did. In fact, we have evidence to the contrary. But again, not here nor there. So we're going to keep moving right along. In Portland last night, the rioters decided they were going to try and break into the police union headquarters, which has been thoroughly objecting to everything that they seem to want to do. And that's fine. You can go protest, go pick up a sign, go marching down the street. I don't care. In fact, please do. However, when you start setting fires and start trying to break into buildings, you are committing felony crimes. This is not kosher. Okay. What fairy tale knowledge? That's what you're for, dickhead. Okay.
Oh no, I'm not going to give you the cheat sheets.
So, since we've got that bit out of the way, let me just turn on the auto detect because I neglected to do that a little bit ago. And I click here and pull there, and now we should have a black screen. There we go. Ha! There's Happy. He's now loading. I don't know why Happy is loading, but Happy is loading. So I'm gonna switch to this and see what happens.
Happy's happy. He's awesome.
All right, you gentlemen should actually be able to hear this, and we're doing kind of a thing here, and we're gonna see what happens. All right, can you gentlemen hear the game as well as see it?
I hear something.
Define something.
I'm not hearing any music right now. Just on wait.
Because if you're not hearing music, then I'm gonna say fuck this. I'm gonna say fuck this noise because that's now not working. It
Yeah,
worked
no,
with you and
it's
I a
working.
couple days ago.
I just had to go into the stream.
Yes, you need to. If you want to hear what's going on, you'll need to swap into the live stream or into the Discord stream.
Yeah, Discord stream.
All right, time to picking up the controller-y thing. This is Fairy Tale, and we have some things to bitch about with Fairy Tale. This game actually had an an edition prior to release. that included panty shots. And now I'm going to have to cut the audio on this because volume mixer.
Oh, that guy.
That guy.
Oh, shit.
That's
know
the
his
guy I
name.
was talking about.
Yeah, I know. Oh, shit. What's his name? I know his name. Oh, damn. There's so many characters.
Well, you'll know. You'll find out in a minute. That's Greg. He does ice. And apparently he can make stairs out of nothing. Well, rain anyway.
Yeah.
That is nuts. That guy is called Nuts, and yeah, he's an idiot.
Natsu. His name is Natsu.
Actually, believe it or not, the way the game keeps pronouncing it, it's Nuts. Though to be perfectly honest, I could call him Nuts and I'd still be right. Because he's fucking insane. Push that, push this. Crunch. Interesting note. This game works equally well with PlayStation 3, 4, and Xbox One controllers. Just a side note. But back to where I was going with this, and the reason this game is being dealt with here. The game itself, or the folks, I think it was the folks over at Koei Tecmo. I'm not sure Gus would have done this. They took a game that had fan service in it. It was in all the advertising. And they put in great big heavy black shadows everywhere. At least in any spot that would otherwise be covered by a skirt. And in fact, the original files are not present. I like her. She's silly. That's Ezra.
But she can get very scary though.
Huh?
But she is awesome. She is
Even
awesome.
at her
but she can
scary,
get very
she's
scary.
still kind of cute. She's just got this. She's just got an attitude, really. How stupid is iPad? You're about to get an answer to that question, Crypto. Because unlike most games, I've actually been playing this one, and the other one we have for later. But a lot of people are very unhappy, not because the panty shots are gone, although they do like that thought. But because the censorship occurred in the first place. It was done by stealth and after the fact.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to turn the autoplay on. I'm using a PlayStation 4 controller, but I'm still getting Xbox markers, so I may actually have a couple of issues initially.
Yeah, because doing that is kind of false advertising. You're saying people are going to get one product and you give them another.
Yeah, and that's where it starts. I don't give a shit about panty shots one way or the other, if I'm going to be completely fucking honest. But I absolutely refuse to tolerate censorship. If it hadn't been in the advertising materials and the black stuff in there had existed, period, from the word go, then I'd be saying exactly nothing. I'd just be playing, hey guys, cool game. And don't get me wrong, the game is kind of neat. Oh, that hurt. That kind of hurt a lot.
That ever hurt.
Yeah, it's the magic circles in the way. We're gonna fix that though. Alright. What do we gonna do? How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? There we go. That'll get those two down. That'll smack those two down. If I use the right attack, it works better.
I like the battle system in here.
The battle system
It's
is
gonna
actually,
suck him afterwards.
honestly, the battle system is not terrible. I've seen it, but then I've seen it a million times.
Ooh. It kind of's got some similarities. Like I know it's not exactly the same, but it's got a lot of similarities to your Bard's Tale, and like because they have very specific squares that everybody is, and then when you do certain attacks, they attack specific squares. Ooh, sorry.
Oh, hi, Breeze's Death Beam.
Oh shit.
You know, I actually forget who is it that actually has the license for the DBC games. I thought it was Toei Tecmo as well.
I have no clue.
Somebody want to check that for me? Just pick up Dragon Ball Z on Steam, because my Steam client's buried under 5 other windows. That might work.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got Toei Tecmo as both the developer and publisher.
For Dragon Ball Z? That's what I thought. I just wasn't.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z? This one. Sorry. I went to Fairy Tail for some.
Actually,
Ooh,
Gus
which
made
one?
the game.
Here. Yeah. Oh, ooh, which one is it? Let me check.
Oh, now he's down. No, you're not. You got plenty. Fuck off, nuts.
Oh, for Dragon Ball Z, it's. Sorry, wait.
It's who?
For Dragon Ball Z, it seems to be Bana. Oh, I'm not sure how you pronounce this.
That's
Bana.
it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
But. Yeah.
So. There you go, Crypto. No more stupid iPad.
Sorry about that, guys. Lunch took a little bit longer than expected.
Yeah, well.
That's like.
Try not to crunch too hard into your microphone, dude. Where's the ultimate magic reside? That's actually, I think that's actually the goal for the entire fracking game.
Zero.
You know, Mr. Higgins, I don't think that's actually going to happen. Because we still haven't seen Gramps. My entire experience with Fairy Tail is right here. There are only like 4 or 5. There are only like 500 episodes of this thing. over what was what I believe was 3 years.
Let's see. That sounds a little high.
There were at least 370. I know. I've seen. I don't remember exactly how many there were, but there were quite. There were at least 370 episodes. After a while, you run out of story material.
The number of episodes was 227 with 9 OVAs.
That can't be right. Because I saw some final season stuff with numbers in the 300s. That's still a lot for. That's still a lot of episodes.
Oh God.
A typical animated series here is only about is somewhere. A typical series of anything here is typically about 30 episodes.
Yeah.
So after 4 years, that would be 120, and we're well over double that.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. Okay, so you blow us up a little bit now.
No.
Alright.
Whoa. I'm gonna look up the manga here. How many?
There were a lot of weekly manga uses.
Chapters. Now, of the manga, your number was closer to it. The series expanded 545 chapters over 63 volumes.
Damn.
Holy crap, yeah. I'm gonna need Lotto to get that series in manga. Holy shit, man.
I do actually like this ability of hers.
You have
this one here has actually saved my butt a few times. Yes, I would presume to stop you, but it's really not going to happen. There's going to be we're going to have some issues. Die. And that. Here's the thing. Urza's actually. Oh, cool. I like this one.
Oh, I like her. She's cool.
Okay, now be toast. Yes, you've lost, Hades. Fuck off. Fuck off! Wow. Apparently we're having a really good internet day. The quality's kind of back and forth a little bit, but it's remaining mostly stable. Must be a very good internet day. There's the rest of the guild, including Blue Hat Lady. I forget her name, but yeah. That lady's fucking weird.
Juvie? You mean Juvie?
Is that her name? I forget.
Yeah.
I
might be slightly off on the pronunciation, but Juvie. I think that's actually your short form. Yeah.
I don't even know if that guy's going to show back up at this point. He may not. But I have heard that there's quite a bit that didn't wind up in this game that could have. But as far as the extent to which things were things, I'm figuring it probably would have added anywhere between 40 and 100 hours to the game. For the stuff that was cut out. And since your average custom RPG runs about 60 to 80 hours, 100 if you do all the exploration ever, then that's a thing you might want to think about, because that's going to really do nasty things to your budget. Ice Make Wizard, oh dear.
Oh, so.
There's Wendy. I think Wendy is cute, but she's way too young.
Yep, Sky Dragon.
Natsu's partner, okay. And there's Wendy's partner. Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Yes.
We have made it back to the camp. And we're a good 20 minutes in. Seriously.
I want to see. I keep hoping I'll see Levy in here. I want to see how they portray her in here.
I don't know.
I like Levy.
I'm not sure who you're talking about. New Island. Okay. Let's go talk to. Let's go talk to.
Oh, come on, Squirrel. You're supposed to know these things.
I want to talk to everybody else. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on twice each. To the master, that's the thing I have to do. Hello, Happy. A little hungry. You're always hungry, cat. Most cats are, in fact. Panther Lily. Oh, Gajeel. I'm in better shape than you. Oh! Bad attitude. Levy!
Levy, there. Oh.
Levy does the research.
That would make sense.
A research creature. Okay. So here's all.
That's what it is.
All of the things it has to save, and we'll probably use it eventually. You can save anywhere. Lucy. Ruchi. Right. Okay. Wonder what kind of person First Master Mavis was. Oh dear. Okay. Wendy, hi.
Wendy.
I'll fix your wounds. Here you go, Juvia. There she is, Juvia. I think maybe no, it would be Ju. Okay. Alrighty then.
Shaking you.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, so that's everybody but Makarov at this point. We can't go that way. Or can we? Oh, right. There's a whole bunch more people over there, Sonic. Once we've all calmed down. Mira Jane, I think she's cute. Oh, right. That was all three of them at once.
Dude.
Gillarts! Oh, that dude. That dude is a train wreck on a great many levels. At least near as I can figure. Okay, we cannot go beyond here. Why these people are all... Why those guys are all hiding around the corner, I don't know. There is one nice thing about this game the other game doesn't have, and that's camera control. I can go look
Yes,
around.
camera control is good.
There we go.
I can 100% agree with you on how good camera control is. God, the games that don't have it suck.
Yeah,
I mean, they're good games, but
we're actually going to do
it's made worse without.
We're actually going to do a little bit of compare and contrast between this game and Digimon. In terms in most every direction you would want to.
Oh, Guild Arts! I love Guild Arts. His magic is awesome.
Okay. We're doing the last of the introductions now. I don't know what the hell the big guy's story is.
Yeah.
Elfman.
Elfman is comical
There's
entertainment galore.
She runs the item shop, and if I'm not mistaken, we actually get a chance. Later on in the game, we'll actually get a chance to play with her. Panther Lily, little male creature. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And I think she's the last one. Oh yes, Kana.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think she's the one we have to talk to for the bulletin board. Reaching the first master's grave was apparently a thing. Hades is still damaged, but mostly critical. Actually, I'm not even sure what that is, or who that bugger is. Mystery male person in a row. I don't know. Oh, there. Okay, there.
Yeah.
Now we know who that is.
His story is a very tragic story once you find the whole story.
Unfortunately, it looks like I may have to want to check out to try and find copies of all of the manga to date in order to do that. Android 21, eat your heart out. Yeah. See, that's a DBZ reference. I know that's a DBZ reference, but I'm even less familiar with Dragon Ball Z overall than I am with this. It's just that I know what references go to Dragon Ball Z because I've been hearing them reading them for the last 20 some odd years.
I didn't like Dragon Ball Z, but I liked Dragon Ball.
Well, the original Dragon Ball, I was actually introduced to the original Dragon Ball back while I was at the Naval Training Center.
Yeah.
Once Dragon Ball Z started, I had no real interest. Please note that no time has passed for these people at all. They are still exactly where they belong, as far as they're concerned. That was loud. And by the way, that guy there, with that if you want to scare that one guy, that's going to be easy. Whip out a fucking magnet. Ooh, I like it.
Ah, him. I always forget his name.
He has a name, and I've forgotten what it is.
His name.
And Greg,
I always forget it, and I always have problem pronouncing it, so just don't ask.
Well, I see Gray made a mistake here a moment ago, because it's he decided he was going to use his body to shield Juvia. And that is the kind of thing that actually encourages a woman like that.
Yeah. Juvia has just a little bit of a case of stalking syndrome.
まさか島ごと消す気じゃ。
防御魔法を使える者は全力展開。
俺たちはこんなところで終わらねえ。
絶対諦めない。
Apparently, someone decided to torture Lucy a little bit at some point during the manga and/or anime. I don't know. I haven't actually had a chance to look at either.
Yeah, you need to rectify that.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. It's going to take a while, though.
Yeah.
And Old Man cried.
Actually, I like the old man.
I mean, he's not Sakurambo from Ranma 1/2, but apparently it works. I want to know why all the old men are like under 3 feet tall.
あの時はもうダメかと思った。でも不思議と恐怖はなかったのを覚えてる。ギルドの仲間が一緒だったから、みんながいればどんなことも乗り越えられるって思えたの。結果から言うと、私たちはアクノロギアの攻撃を受けたのに無事だった。フェアリーテール初代マスターメイビス・バーミリオンが私たちの絆や信じ合う心を使って防御魔法を発動させた。フェアリー・スフィア、妖精三大魔法の一つで、あらゆる悪からギルドを守ってくれる魔法なんだって。でも封印凍結を解除するのに7年かかってしまい、マグノリアに戻った私は早すぎる時の流れに戸惑った。
So now they're actually completely out of time. They're out of time. They're not the time that they belong in. And now they've been delivered back here. They got smaller.
この7年でいろいろあったみたいね。私たちにとってはちょっと前のことなんだけど。
Yeah, for them it's been like 15 minutes.
ギルドは借金のため差し押さえられ、
20.
今はここを仮の本部としているらしい。
私たちが留守にしていたせいでフィオーレ最強だったのが今では最弱ギルドなんて。
That's because everybody forgot about your ass.
そいつはいい。面白い。はあ？だってそうだろ。上に登る楽しみがあと何回味わえるんだよ。燃えてきた。
And him being fired up is actually almost as literal as it is figurative.
Oh yeah, he's always saying that. It's like every second episode he ends up saying that. Almost.
それはギルド全体の力だけでなく、個々の実力においても。
奴は7年多く経験を積んでんだ。
Yeah, Gray's turning into a cynic in his old age.
That's always been Gray.
ギルドも俺らも鍛え直しってことだな。燃えてきた。
And remember how I said something about literally? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Okay.
奴ら夏とし探しに行っちまったが、ロメオ、ついてかなくてよかったのか？
もし天狼島が見つかってもみんな生きてるかわからねえんだろ。
そんなことねえって。信じなきゃよ、そこは。
7年も連絡ねえんだぞ。ただいま。
Speak of the devil, they shall appear. And not a day older than they were the last time. That guy with all the metal in his face, whip out a fracking magnet, he'd be done. Or break out some lightning magic. Either one would probably work.
おかえり。
probably run screaming back into the next century. Zirconus had a sense of humor? I'm not even sure what the hell that means.
Yeah.
Who's Zirconus?
It was one of the dragons that they met dealing with the gate of time.
Alright, so welcome to the guild. Okay, fine. That's the way to get to the menu. Okay, good. We now know how to get to the menu. And she said, let's talk to everybody. How about I talk to everybody individually, despite the fact that I only actually have to talk to her.
Mary Jane. Oh, yeah.
I like Mira. She's neat. Urza's better.
Ezra, yeah. Urza, yeah. Urza's cool. But her biological mother's a bitch.
Oh, well... that doesn't make her that reduces her her waifu status. If the mother-in-law is a complete bitch, we got a problem.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh yeah.
The thing is, if you kill mobs, you can actually get some of your magic back. Hi.
Ooh.
Yeah, Gillards, let's not do that. That would be terrible. Debbie, hi. We'll just have to make do. Okay, fine. Anyway.
Yes.
Carla. Wendy. Carla. Where's Happy?
Yes.
Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, Kana, now it's time. Now it's your turn. Ooh. A bar. A bar would be nice to have. I'm not talking. They put everybody is actually wearing a tattoo. Everybody somewhere or another is wearing a tattoo for this particular guild. I'm guessing once you've joined a guild, you don't leave.
Yeah. Well, you can't. There are ways of removing it, but yeah, no. Everybody wears the symbol of the guild, and you get to choose where you put it. It's like a tattoo, a magical tattoo.
But well, we got one on the shoulder. There's one on the chest. Actually, I think Makarov has one on his chest as well.
Yeah. You need to watch.
There's levies on her back.
Yeah.
I don't know where Wendy's is all covered up. I'm not sure where it is, and I'm gonna have to get her in a better position to check. Grace is also covered, probably on a lower arm. Now Lucy's the last one to talk. Not all dragons can fly. Well, not 100% sure that that's true. The problem, of course, is that a true dragon is a hexapod. Shut up, Coco.
ギルドがそんな状況だったなんて。私たちがいない間、マカオさんがマスターとして切り盛りしてくれてたみたいです。
これは俺たちの問題でもあるな。
うん、ギルドの問題だからね。みんなで協力してお金稼がなきゃ。
They're broke. They're completely freaking broke.
そうね。
Yep, that's what they look like. That's what it's gonna look like. All right, we have to check the guild. We should be checking the guild ledger, which is right here somewhere. Well, it was right here somewhere. Oh, I missed somebody. Throws away hacksaw. There's the guild ledger. I knew it was here somewhere. Right there. Okay, we are currently at 168th. We are rock frackin' bottom. Where are they from? Saw a crowd under that beat up building on the edge of town. Well, fine. Okay. Now it's time to get. Now it's time to do the thing. We're gonna do the save. Okay. This is the one where I was. This is the place. This is the place I was actually working on a couple of days ago. And you know what? Let's just overwrite because why the hell not? That's right. I was towards the end of chapter 2, and now I've just killed it. All right, Makarov, you're going to lecture at us. And now we're going to have a lesson on requests, which is what that board is for. Plus one bulletin board. Well, they make a, you know, in China they make a killing on bat soup, so go figure. Let's go look at the request board. There's only one. The thing is it's only been like 10 or 15 minutes for them. Maybe an hour or two. Take this, should come in handy out there, okay. Oh, right, that's going to be of some assistance. Right, we don't, stop it. Okay. Don't forget to equip them, yeah. Change equipment. There we go. All set.
Oh, I hit the wrong one.
What?
Oh, typing there. Certain someone hit the wrong key.
You hit the tilde as opposed to the 1, you silly beast.
Yeah. I know.
Introduces the Jade Dragon who doesn't like the taste of clothing. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, the back.
We actually have. Now we've actually got. I actually got the version of this that had all the DLC because it was going to be cheaper that way, regardless of circumstances. All right, let's team customized team member. You do. No, that's not what I want. Hey, wait a minute. I need to be able to put my. I need to. No. No. Change equipment. There it is. Doing it wrong. Let's have a look. I only actually have access to those two. There's a diligence. Ooh. Nice. We've got 5 of these for increasing XP. So, guess what? We're going to equip those. Because XP up is cool. Alright, 1 request board. Let's go have a look at the combat system properly. Yes, anti-clothing beams. There's only 1. Well, you guys are 168. I mean, really. And the other, see, there's actually more. There's actually more in this because they've been, pretty much everybody's been ragging on anime, on the anime fan service and other such similar games. And yeah. It seems to be banning them. They did actually put Boku-chan back up. It was down for like it was off Steam for like a week. They put it back up, probably because there was a huge public outcry.
Yeah.
Or at least in some part. That's been known to happen.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But that is one reason why I am slowly looking at other platforms. Because, yeah, Steam seems to be bending the knee. Or is not screening its employees properly.
Yeah, well, believe it or not, there's actually services here that will. There's actually existing services that will remove any. That will screen people for bullshit politics.
Yeah.
The sad part of it is I didn't even look. I didn't even look at the fucking mission. I just grabbed it. Probably should have done that. Radioactive Newtanium! I won't let you in until you pay 7 years rent. Best wishes, landlady. Yeah, who keeps that kind of cash on them?
Oh yeah, the landlady.
フェアリーテールの寮でしょ？フェアリーヒルズも全額払わされました。足りない分は負けてくれましたけど。フェアリーテールも火の車だし、仕方ないか。
なんだルーシー、泊まるところないならうち来るか？え？大変だよナイツ。お、ハッピー。今日からルーシーがな。金庫盗まれちゃった。魚買うお金もないよ。なんだって。よく探したのか？うん、隅々まで探したけどどこにもないんだ。
No money for you, hey Vector! How you doing, man?
別にいいけど。ギルドも私たちも一文無しですね。早く依頼を達成して食費だけでも稼ぎましょう。
We've been talking about Fairy Tail and ranting about how they about how censorship is a censorship of this particular game and this type of game in general seems to be rampant these days. Find the person lost in Boundary Forest. We actually have to kick. We're probably going to have to kick the crap out of some monsters. What do you think, Opal? You think we're going to have to kick the crap out of some monsters?
Oh, probably. Oh, probably.
So what you been up to, man? What have you been up to, Mr. Zaxter? Hello, Boundary Forest. If I remember correctly, the beach is off to the side of the getting to the beach requires going through Boundary Forest.
Email によると、ここが消息を絶った場所。
行方不明になったやつを探して連れて帰ればいいんだろう。楽勝だぜ。ハッピー。
So cool. That'd be kind of that could be fun.
ここにはモンスターが出ます。気をつけて進みましょう。あいつら聞いてないわよ。
Of course they're not listening. You expect them to listen? What's up with that? Okay. We're talking about a couple of dudes here. They're not going to listen. I don't want the basics. Shut up. Go away. Thank you. No. Yes, I know we can get our asses kicked. And if wow. Okay. So we actually have to do this properly the first time. And it's also note that we're nowhere near as powerful as we were before.
No, of course not. That's how a lot of games do things.
Yeah. Okay, that restores target's hit points. We only actually have one predator here, so we're gonna go single target. Gonna scratch the shit out of Lucy. Oh well.
Lucy can take it. Just don't hurt Wendy. Wendy's too precious. Must protect Wendy.
No, I have no control of Wendy at this time.
Yeah. But does anyone ever have control over a young girl?
Well, as a young lady, I'm guessing Wendy's in the 15 to 17 range.
Something like that. But just ask any father how much control they have over their daughters.
I don't need to ask that. I don't actually need to ask that question. Been there, done that. T-shirts supplied.
Oh.
Well, you know, it's the whole be safe, be sane thing, right?
Yeah.
All right. So that takes care of that. Do I have any? How are we doing? We should be okay for hit points. I do want to get. We use one of these on
Actually,
Wendy,
I like.
because everybody else looks like they're okay. Wendy was a little more beat up than I like.
Yeah. You let Wendy get beat up? Oh, you horrible, horrible person.
Yeah, screw you too. You use that line way too often, Natsu. That's really gonna irritate me.
Oh yeah.
This is what they want me to do. We're gonna here, and there.
Do they let you use Lucy's keys at all?
Yeah, you can actually, if you were looking at at those shots there, you can see the heavy black shadow, and it was applied to all the women, not just Wendy. In fact, it probably shouldn't have been. As far as the censorship itself, Wendy is young enough. I'd say, yeah, probably that's okay. But when you apply that to the ones that are obviously adults, then you and I got some problems.
Yeah. I mean, if they made it an option that you had to turn on or off, that's one thing.
You know, actually, I'd be willing to bet that if they put those things in and then offered us the ability to turn them on and off, nobody would have said anything. Or they would have said,
nope.
"Okay, I get that. You're free and clear." But this particular series is grounded almost entirely in fan service. And if you want evidence of that, look at Lucy. Just look at her.
Yeah.
The sad part of it is they all have swimsuits. All of them. Every playable character has a swimsuit model. And those aren't censored.
Yeah. You're making me think of that meme. I think you've seen it too. The one where they have a woman in a slightly more covered up underwear going, "Don't look, don't look," and then in a bikini, a string type bikini, going, "Look all you want." Logic.
You know what the sad part of it is? It's exactly what they've done here. That is exactly what they've done here.
よしこれで初仕事は完了ね
Once in their regular clothes and
お役に立てた
in
よ
their
うで
regular
よかった
clothes
です
you get that heavy black shadow, but you can but in the first part in the very first scene at the beach, Ezra comes out walking or Urzel comes out wearing
これじゃ
a
全然足りないよ
yellow and orange.
仕事こなしてりゃ
It's
ギルド
bright
も家
yellow
賃も
with
なんとか
orange
なるって
decorations bikini. Just
Yeah.
there.
Oh wow.
She comes walking right out, and the upper part of that bikini is too small for her even. We just went up 4 places.
Cool.
And they only get half the XP, so. Now, if I want to, I could pop Wendy right here, or anyone else. It really won't matter. The first few missions, we don't actually have any options for team customization. Raise a character's rank. Now there is actually a way to do this. Character rank up, and I think we're going to do this right here. We're going to use Lucy for this because why the fuck not? I like her animations better anyway. Now most of these are actually covered up, and there's a reason for that. But if Wendy is the one, yeah. Anyway, we'll go through the rest of that here in a minute. Okay, so do we want to? It's just after noon here, which means we've got just a little less than an hour left on the live stream. Do we want to swap? Do I want to save here and swap games? Because I'm just gonna.
Ooh.
Or do we want to keep going on this one? I'll let Chad deal with that.
Oh, okay.
You and
Chad,
Sanji get a vote, of course. Because I'm just gonna, I'm gonna probably put it. If we're gonna keep going, we're gonna put another about 30 minutes into this, and we really should at least touch Digimon between now and then. But Digimon's got the same.
Yeah.
It's got the same issue of a long intro sequence. So. Mostly for the purposes of setting story. That being said, Digimon story doesn't actually have the same censorship issues that this does.
Yeah. Well, I put the question in chat so they can't miss it.
Well, they're probably getting it about now anyway. So let's go get it.
Yeah.
Let's go get another. Let me just go get another request here real quick. All right, there it is. I forgot.
Personally, I like to watch
we're only going to
Fairy
be
Tale
running
more,
another hour
but
or so anyway.
yeah. But at the same time, I don't know. I'm thinking you should probably put a little time into Digimon. So I'm kind of torn.
Gray is coming this time.
Crypto's throwing it up in the air, saying, "Do what you will."
How about you, Zaxter or Sanji? Is Sanji even in here? Probably not.
Quiet, Sanji. Jesus, we're gonna have to send him to start school.
All you other folks in there can speak as you will. Gray has replaced Wendy, because that's the guest slot if there is a guest. Snuggle, don't smuggle.
Oh, Wendy's look.
And I'm going to keep going while you guys come to some kind of a decision.
さてと、行き先は。
Central Avenue. All right, here's the high ground north of town, and and I got little bouncy things telling me who I need to talk to.
Sure love the character models in this game, though, I have to say. They did a really good job with them.
Wow, the guards in this town, they're all the same.
I know. Yeah.
This actually proves to be difficult.
Well,
later. This actually turns into a problem later on. It's hilarious. This is the old fairy tale guild. You can see, and the building itself has been foreclosed on. So we have to wait. We can't go in there now. Oh! Someone in armor going in there. Okay.
Yes.
And this bit gets hilarious. No, guards and cops are different creatures. They really are.
I know. I see that. My alternate self was being snarky.
Look, it's Urza! You're the suspicious character wearing armor. Holy shit. Let's go look someplace else. Yeah, she says. What the hell's that shit?
グレイ、依頼のあった密輸組織とは何かあったの？
取引現場を襲撃して組織を壊滅。あいつらもう二度とやらないと言っておきながら。
悪いやつなんでしょ。もう一度懲らしめなきゃ。
ああ、そうだな。
Gray is thoroughly unhappy. High ground and Fairy Hills. Let's see.
ここにしましょう。
Okay.
行き先は。
Okay. Back to the high ground. That's right where we were anyway.
Gray has a level of natural grumpiness. I thought you would have noticed that by now.
Yeah, Gray's kind of a weirdo.
I'm just surprised they haven't made Gray not so fight as much as they do in the anime.
Okay. The Fountain Plaza has now been added to the destination list. That was a little animation to show it.
Yosh.
And Fairy Hills is actually the girls' dorm. And here's the cathedral for our destination list. We'll get Lucy's house later. Looks like they were headed west. And another card. Okay, off we go.
あいつだ。あいつで間違いない。グレイ、本当にやっちゃっていいんだな。なあ。
Mysterious dudes are mysterious, and that character model gets used a lot. Alright. What do we got? Oh, well, okay, that actually works.
Yes!
Favorite magic. Ow! That shit looks painful.
Were you being a little hot and cold towards the enemies there, Squirrel?
Yeah. I'm more concentrated
Oh, good.
on people's assets.
そこまでだ。
お前は古い。7年前に死んだはずじゃ。
そう簡単に死ぬかよ。それよりお前。
それは。お前。
あ？それがどう関係すんだよ。まさか。俺がいないから好き勝手できるって。
違う。そうじゃないんだ。捕まった後、足を洗って農家を始めたんだよ。事業はうまくいき。俺らは本当の家族のようになった。この幸せもお前のおかげだと報告しに行こうとしたが、
私たちが天狼島で消えて
目を覚ましてくれたあんたの恩に報いたいと思って資材を投じて捜索隊を送ったが見つからず、やがて金が尽きて。
Not that they were gonna know that.
バカ野郎！それでまた密輸に手を出したっていうのかよ。こいつらはお前の家族なんだろ。なら守ってやれよ。悪の道に導くなどマスター失格だ。
グレイ
Gray's got a good heart.
Loud child is loud. I
お前らの
apologize
気
now.
持ちは嬉しいけどよ。
Don't do it anymore. Rude little shit. Thanks for the attempt, but let's not do that again, shall we? And we're gonna bounce right back to the guild. I still don't have a decision on Digimon.
You know what I said at this point? Let's switch to Digimon. Give
What?
Digimon an equal amount of time. Let's give Digimon a decent amount of time.
Well,
I know I love this, but let's be fair to it.
もう悪いことはやめて。
大丈夫だろう。あいつらは悪い。
そうだね。
you
私も
hope
そう。
It's gonna take a while for you to get
落着。
into the game.
俺は次の仕事に向かうわ。なんかあったら呼んでくれ。
okay, he can now. Gray can be a
Because no one
party
else is
member.
saying anything.
Gray can be an actual party member now if he wants to.
Cool.
頑張ってね。あら。
I didn't even think there were Moorish sovereign citizens. Actually, the Moors don't. I don't think the Moors exist to any real degree these days.
最高ね。へえ。
さて次は。
I'm gonna grab some monkeys.
よし。
All right, time for a save, and then I'll put clean. I'll put up clean save data down here for. Actually, let's do it now. In case we ever decide to come back to this game, which would not be impossible, but I kind of want to. I'm actually gonna kind of want to do more of this at another time. Because we still haven't actually managed to cover all of the smaller mechanics, and the stream thing from Discord was just interrupted. I know that for a fact. Yep, no more. no more screen share. All right, let's push this over there. And let's have a look at our second game. Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. That's actually there's not just one game here, there's two. And this one is in fact a Bandai Namco joint. Well, one of the things I kind of wanted to show you guys is the, let me go ahead and do this. One of the things I wanted to show you was actually some of the similarities between the two games. Cookie there, cookie here. Okay, so we're all good. Now, for the record, I do have a save game here. But this one here only comes with three, for reasons I don't get. L1, R1 square, and you can delete the save data. And yes, that's the default name. So we're going to go for the new game, and there's actually two different games here. We'll get to pick one.
また会ったわね。もう一度ここに来たということは、また初めから。
She didn't say this the first time. We don't have, but I kind of want to hang on to my save game. So, did you switch back to the stream there, Opal, so that you can hear this nice lady?
それじゃあ選択してちょうだい。
Opal.
今度はどちらの運命をたどるのかしら。
Sorry, I was getting munchies. I think it put me back into it automatically.
It may have, it may not have, I don't know. So,
yeah, it did. Because I'm getting the audio.
So here we actually have two stories. We have the story of a hacker, and actually the two stories are interconnected. This is the main game, and this is a similar style. Yes, actually, Crypto it does. We're going to go ahead and start Cyber Sleuth, though, because you actually do have some, right there. There we go. Show that. Show the partner Digimon that you got on hand. Actually, let's just show one. Gotta try to not hurt things as much. Battle cutscene short. Digimon voices can be on. You've got hard and normal. By gaming account ID, IP address, gameplay log. They're going to be anonymized to a point. Can I not accept that? Will it still let me play? No. Do not accept button settings, graphic options, all the nifty shit. And we only actually have 720p as an option there, so. Okay. Let's begin with the sentence. We're going to have a little bit of a story here. And this lady is just freaking weird.
Oh, I'm so mean. I'm so mean to my cat.
A giant multi-winged. I haven't seen Lucimon.
Look, chat rooms.
And somehow there are like 700 Digimon that you can collect, including little coins for each one.
Oh wow.
Old Man Fanta. And apparently Digimon in this particular variation anyway are intrusion programs. Or at least in part. Kind of like monsters. Yeah, well, they would. And here's Mr. Nobbit. Why is Mr. Nobbit here? Really? I haven't seen it. But then I haven't gotten very far into this game, so
Wow.
If you don't log in, I'll hack you. Oh boy, you guys have no idea.
Wow.
It's not everybody getting out of that in one piece. Of course, Akino wants to check it out. Or, well, tell me all are chicken. Oh, somebody is seriously naive.
Yeah. Yeah, but you always find those people.
Pass, pass, pass. That just leaves the three of them. I'm in. Two words. Thoroughly retarded. This was a very bad idea. This one here, actually, this game, unlike the other one, doesn't seem to have an auto advance for text. So I've got to be, so I got to sit here with the controller in my hand and hit buttons. I can just leave it there. Okay, so we can have male or female. Nope. Okay, one or the other. The female is actually kind of cute. I like her.
Yeah, I have to say.
But I think the male might actually have a chance of like getting it together with some of the female characters. That's actually not going to be a thing. This is a Digimon game. They're supposed to be.
Yeah.
They are supposed to be entirely family friendly.
Non-sexual like Natsu?
These games are based on an anime that was strictly for children. And funnily enough, scarred children.
Scarred children.
I mean, every one of the characters from the original Digimon series, and I've seen bits and pieces of it, was under the age of 13, I'm almost certain. And, and a fair number of them under somewhere in between there and 10. 10 to 13, I think, was the average age for those characters, at least from their look.
It always looked like it was trying to be competition for Pokemon.
Well, yes, it was, and that's why Digimon existed in the first damn place.
Yo.
So, male or female?
You know me, I'm going to pick female.
No, we don't get to edit the red hair. We can't turn her hair green. That's just a thing. Be aware.
I'm okay with red hair.
All right, I'll be back in a second.
It goes green, red, and blue.
I'll be back in a second. You brief them on other things that were happening that happened in the manga or the anime for Fairy Tail, please.
That's going to be a little hard, but because there's quite a bit. I mean, it was a really long-running series, but oh, jeez. I mean, nobody here has watched Fairy Tail, so I can't ask them what they thought of the ending of Fairy Tail. I mean, yeah, I have to admit, well, then I didn't well, I watched a bit of Pokemon, but I never really got into Digimon, nor did I get into Card Captor. Not that Card Captor looked that bad, but, you know, I just never got into it. I have a niece who's into Yu-Gi-Oh, but I know hardly anything about Yu-Gi-Oh. Ooh. I got a notification. Huh. Interesting. I'm trying to think. Let's see. And I'm taking it. Crypto got quite a bit into Digimon there. How far have you gotten into Digimon, Crypto? If you don't mind me asking. Did you just watch the series, or did you get into the card collecting at all? Checking. Just gotta wait for Crypto's response now. Taking him away from work.
Yeah. A vampire Digimon drinking the blood of a human, and yes, they did. Oh wow!
The fourth series, okay.
That was the thing I did not know. But then again, I've only seen bits and pieces of Digimon. I thought it was kind of neat, and it's not so tightly controlled. It's not so tightly controlled as Pokemon games. Don't get me wrong; I still play those too. This is actually the first time I've had a Digimon game to play. How about a name? Oh, right. I have keyboards, so I can actually do it that way. How about a name, folks? What do we got for a name? Because I have several default names that I can use, and I will do it. Don't even tempt me.
I'm horrible with names. Jeez. Well, you've seen how I've named things. You've actually chastised me on how I've named things.
That's because your spelling is awful, dude.
Well, that too, but you know, just choices, you know.
Not as bad as some people I know, but it's still pretty terrible.
Like you sure didn't like how I named one little ship.
Yeah, let's not do that. All right.
I know. Let's just call her Sparkles.
Since I'm not getting any working input, I'm just gonna pick something. We'll name it after the computer. Why the hell not? Sparkles. Ha! Yeah, no, that's never gonna happen, dude. You named an actual ship Clownfish. And the purpose of not using the default name is to separate this game or this save game from the other save game, the one I've actually been using.
皆様のニーズにお応えし、皆様の生活の一部となるサービスを本日も心を込めてご案内させていただきます。従来のネット、画面上
Psychologically,
でのやり取
actually,
りではな
humans
く、
are
アバ
incapable
タ
of
ーを
having
介しての
having
直
what
感
they
的
what
な
they
バー
do
チ
as
ャル
their
リア
needs
リティ
completely
体験
met.
と最先端の電脳空間サービスを心ゆくまでお楽しみください。
And yes, Opal, I see what you did there.
世界をつなぎ未来を紡ぐ人間ネットワーク。
Now, here's the thing here, Kamishiro Enterprises. I actually, when I first saw that, I didn't read it Kamishiro, I wrote it Kamoshida. Which should get a giggle out of crypto. I actually read that Kamoshida the first time. Okay, this game has zoom, but no other camera control. So if you're walking back towards you, there's no way to know what the hell you're actually walking into.
So what you're saying is you have to be careful where you turn your back to.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, fortunately, they use a more standardized an earlier edition of random encounters. You can't actually see them on the field, so it's really not that much of a problem. But it'd be nice if you didn't have to rely completely on your mini map. Push. Yeah, there we go. And the medals are definitely randomized. Alright, they're not here. So let's go someplace else. And we can't go to the Eden entrance. We can't go to anything except the Eden entrance. Yeah, we got that part. Creepy hacker dude. Oh, wow. Okay, apparently creepy hacker dude is creepy hacker dude. Come on, Jizu. See here, there's no actual mini map for some reason. This the actual Eden interface might as well be a might as well be a fuck, I had it a minute ago. Might as well be a web browser. Because it actually acts in the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah? Who are you? It's me, Mr. Nubbit! You're gonna be late. Oh dear. Galactic Park in Kowloon. Why the hell? Okay. Bye-bye. It's not full width, it's full of. Calm down. No need to panic. Let's just go. we don't know how to get there, but we're going to go hunt around. Yeah, this is a keyword mechanic. If you've got the right keyword and ask around, it makes it all work. Okay. The delay there seems to be actually seems to be some sort of a bug for picking up things. And that time it worked properly, which is weird. Usually I have to hit the button 4 or 5 times. It's lawless and filled with hackers beside. Well, lawless is a thing. Filled with hackers is irrelevant. Wow, asshole. Asshole! Over at the entrance, here's the guy I want to talk to. Well, there's some other... Oh, who are you? I don't know anything about you. Okay, you're a red herring. It says no data. Why is it saying no data?
Uh-oh.
Now it says the stream's healthy. Apparently we lost the stream for a sec, but I've got no drop frames.
Huh. Yeah. Weird.
Uniform research location. He's a Zaxxon hacker. That's no good. We can't have that. Off to Kowloon. To my great shame, it actually took me a while to figure out how to log out. Apparently Kowloon is one of the very earliest parts of Eden.
Ah.
There's one of our screwballs. There's another one. That's the actual park. Shiramina Nokia.
Yeah.
I sense great whining. What do you think, Opal?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
The sad part of it is she keeps doing that. I'm actually starting to wonder about that blue box guy. Even much later into the game, he's a complete enigma. We'll run into him once. Hello, dog. I'm being called to attention by Amico.
Ah.
電脳空間で幽霊なんて非科学的だし意味わかんないし怖くともなんとも
I was going to say, she's just about 6 months old now. I think she is 6 months old. We've had her for a couple. We've had her for a few months. Boo! Ah! And funnily enough, there's not a lot in terms of costume options. There's her school uniform, the thing she's wearing right now, and a variety of t-shirts that you can buy later. But she remains covered in all ways, shapes, and forms, and she doesn't actively take part in combat.
チキンのくせに生きがってこんなとこまでのこのこ来てんじゃねえよ。
そのこんなとこに置き去りにしたのはどこのあなたよ。あんたの血は何味だ？
I sense a perfect relationship right there. Chie and Yosuke style.
Yep.
Except that he's way more gray than he is Yosuke. Oh dear. Yeah, no. Yukino apparently knows him from previously. At least that's the impression I've been getting.
自己紹介くらいちゃんとしなさい。もう分かっちゃってると思うけど、これがブルーボックスの中の人だよ。
Well, 2 and 2 together is not 5. Well, I'm going to go with that.
なんか
Even if you play games with fractions, once you round, it's still not 5. You still don't. Once you round to the nearest whole number, it's still not 5.
Yeah.
So 2.6 would be 3, and 2.4 would be 2. You add 2.6 and 2.4, you get 5. However, if you 2.6 and 2.4 would be 5. 2.6 round up to 3. 2.4 round down to 2. That would be 5. Because that's 3 and 2, not 2 and 2. 2.4 plus 2.4, you round down to 2 in each case, you still get 2 plus 2 equals fucking 4.
I seem to recall to be having that conversation once before.
You and I had that conversation a couple days ago, actually.
Yeah.
2 plus 2 is not 5, cannot be 5, and will never be 5.
It does not compute.
It cannot compute. This guy's got a bad attitude. I actually don't like him.
俺らを呼びつけたナビット君がいないかと思ってさ。
幽霊探してたんじゃないの？
ま、そのついでにな。結局どっちもそれどころか一っ子一人ね。いくらクーロンが危険エリアでもハッカーの一人や二人は。
Well, there's about to be 3. Or in what I suspect there's about to be 2 extra. And is it me? Or is the front and back of her dress 2 separate pieces connected by stringies? Because the sides look like the left side looks like it's completely open.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow.
You're absolutely right.
And based on the rest of it, her panties are black.
Yep.
Yep.
With little strings on the side.
Yeah.
This is the miraculous power to change the world! Bullshit. This is the miraculous power to get us into trouble.
ハッキングだ。俺たち全員ハッキングされている。
Digimon capture. This allows us to scan Digimon, but we have to have a completely different program to bring them into the real world. Theoretically, this Mr. Navid is an actual computer construct. It would have no trouble with firewall. Especially in the environment in which it exists.
Yeah.
Is there something else he could have meant there, Nokia? I find it interesting that she's actually named after a Swedish phone company. They make cell phones. Some of you may have seen one, and I'm sure at least one person that watches these, that will watch these at some point, either now or at some point in the future, will actually own one. Or is actually an owner of a Nokia. I've owned Nokias. I don't like them. And I suspect that Orana actually knows all of this initially. He doesn't have to actually look it up. I think he was actually a hacker to begin with. I have been dogged, by the way. You'd be able to see her if the camera that I have actually worked, you'd be able to see the dog now. Yes, you're a dog. You're still a dog, and you will be a dog forevermore. You're not doing this. Uh-oh. You're bone. Yeah, it could raid your account for you. Dickhead Z. Did that do the ghost what he's been on about? You're a dog. Yes, you are. Question is, can you actually log out? Uh-oh, firewall. Firewall bad. No, they're not going to let you go back home, not until you can deal with the firewall. Well, that's not true. We have no Digimon, so that's grayed out. I'm going to put this down here. Yes, the Kowloon area is much larger than you think it is. Gone. That was a huge sigh there, lady. Okay, you go back down there.
Oh my God.
We love Bagagi very much, but we need both hands to do this thing.
Well, that's where my cat lucks out. I got my hands free to pet her, so.
This is again an animated cutscene. I want to at least show you guys the combat system, and I really should keep going. We're probably going to run over if I want to show you guys at least most of this game, most of what this game entails, because there's, like I said, there's a lot of it. And I think I actually think I can skip chunks of this.
Probably.
The actual animated cutscene, the actual animated cutscene should be skippable. I think I know who this is.
僕そっくり。それならその幽霊は僕かもしれない。この世のものではないと。
'Cause you're not.
真相は僕がただ神出鬼没なだけ。安心するといい。僕は幽霊じゃない。
Yes, but are you
この
real
目で
in
見
real
る
world?
ちゃんと実在しているよ。
That's the question.
君のような迷い子を導くためにね。君はハッカーの証であるプログラム、いわばハッカー。ここにはさまざまな目的、セキュリティホールを見つけて報告する義足的なもの、他人の財産や個人情報を巡り、本当にいろいろだ。
The kind that kicks the ass off all the
その
account
様
thieves
子だ
for
と
a start.
ひな鳥どころかハッカーを目指すか他の何者かになるか。だが経緯はどうあれ、君はハッカーに興味を抱いてここまで来て、その結果デジモンキャプチャーを手にした。だったら試してみるといい。それでいい。君にほら、君の後ろに。
Alright, Crypto, which one should I pick? I think Crypto may have actually wandered off, believe it or not. Okay, Terriermon, the well, we can pick one of we can pick one of these. The first time I selected Terriermon. What do you like? Plant type, machine type, whatever.
Mechanical. I was thinking the mechanical one.
Okay, we'll take the machine type.
Machine type.
Agurumon! Okay, fine. Yep. Last time I took Terriermon, and he was kind of neat. Until I turned him into a machine, into a minigun-toting freaking bunny thing, and that was the thing they should not have been, because he went from being able to do area to actually being able to do area of effect damage down to nope, one at a time, please.
Oh.
I don't have a converter. And a Digimon capture program are kind of difficult. And with great power comes great responsibility. Yeah. Shut the fuck up, kid.
Yeah. Spider-Man moment there.
Everybody's got that Spider-Man moment. Just tuck it away. And now we're getting into, well, if you can kick ass with your Pokemon, great. Have fun. Can I steal accounts instead? Let's make some bad bank.
Ooh,
all right, somebody shut their doorbell off. Look at you! You're evil, vile, and rude. Certainly look evil, vile, and rude.
せっかく用意したデジモンに何？デジモンならしかし驚いたよ。このエリアに程度の低いハッカーが悪ふざけで話したか。追いかける？いや、あれなんだって君は物好きだな。単なるプログラム同士の小競り合いに首を突っ込んで
Mirror program.
Yeah, I don't think they're mere programs.
君がそう決めたな。
I am between here and you. Die. Oh, attitude.
とんでもない卵だな。本当に物好きいや、ただの
Soft touch. No, no, not really.
僕もそれなりに物好きで、まあ、君はただ見ていればいい。
Now I want me one of those.
Holy crap.
どうやら君と一緒に戦うつもりらしい。
Yes, that's right. Our Digimon have their own little attitudes.
そのデジモンは君のものだ。
Since I still don't actually have the converter program.
準備はいいか。
Now, each time you encounter one of these, you get X amount of data on it, and once you get to its 100 or 200%, you can actually use, you can actually do a conversion at the Digilab.
Oh, okay, cool.
Which you will have access to a little bit later.
Oh boy, you're barely gonna have enough time to finish this battle. You're barely gonna have enough time to finish this battle. Wow.
I find it entertaining. It's actually. Alright.
Nah.
Still, Cloud Crusher. Let's try it again. Now I'm just gonna smack the damn thing. Because that's the thing that needs to happen. And I went from level 5 to level 6. Cool. The thing is, when you another thing of note is when you digivolve these things, or you summon them up, or you load them up fresh, they go back to they hit level 1, regardless of what level they were before. But every Digimon has a max level. But these, I think it's like level 10. Hi, let's be friends.
デジモンキャプチャーのスキャンを介さずにデジモンが手に入ることましてやプログラム
By the way, if you beat both games in their new, if you've beaten both games in there and start a new game plus on either side, you actually get access to the other person's Digimon. So if you have, something incomplete, you can actually do something. You can do more with it.
Oh, cool.
Apparently, he thinks of us as a hatchling now. Ghastly fucker.
Well, you know, I mean, it's equivalent to thinking of somebody as a noob.
The other irregular one. What the hell does that mean? He was headed that way. He went that away.
そこはかつてエデンのエントランスだった古いエリアだ。その証拠に初期タイプのログアウトゾーンも残されたままだ。
An original logout zone is over there.
今はプロテクトでロックされていて使用できない。そうだな。
What the hell was that sound? Come on, Sanji, get with the program.
It might be my chair.
Is what I heard.
Oh, I just thought somebody got the wrong answer.
He's not going to tell me that story, though.
Jeez.
No, it's my chair.
It sounded like tortured metal.
It's my chair.
Okay, this dude lies. His name might be Hugo, but I don't think he's a Zaxxon. And actually, Opal, you're not far off. You're actually not that far off the mark.
Oh, shit. Why did I put the S in there? Oh, well. If the logout station is a phone booth, I'm just gonna get up and walk out. Speaking of which, I hear they're making a 4th movie.
Yes,
I'm
I've
not
heard
sure
that
how
too.
I feel about that. Yeah.
It won't let me go get these things.
But again, but then again, a lot of things start to get made and never get finished, so we can hope.
Yeah, she's that dress of hers is definitely tied it together. This is another scene, of course, because causing a scene is fun. There's Agumon and Gabumon. Okay, I have to use the keyboard to skip. I can't do that from the controller.
Interesting.
At least I think that's right. They like you.
Oh my god! She bipolar or something?
You know what? I've spent hours dealing with. I've spent hours on this game and dealing with that girl, and I don't know. But she definitely runs hot and cold. You're named after a Swedish cell phone. Yes, your name is weird. I'm with them. Swedish fucking cell phone. Okay, lady, girl, you got issues. Wait, me? What?
Oh my god.
Says the lady that can't pull her fucking bra straps up. We're already over time.
Mm-hmm.
Could they possibly have been anything the fuck else? What the fuck?
Short answer,
they were?
no.
What the hell did you think they were? Programs theoretically aren't good or bad. It's just the way they're tools in the way they can be used. But if you treat these things like Pokemon, treating them well, we'll probably work together here. Alrighty then, let's go! We didn't make it back to the park, and now we're going to have to fight a couple of these.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're running out of time here. By the way,
I'm out of time. I'm well and truly out of time. But you know what? We got to do what we got. Koromon. These here could be turned. These here could be digivolved into Agumon, amongst other things. Die. I keep forgetting I do not actually have access to. Now I can go get some of these. Sunomon. Hey, Brood. Ow. Die. Piece of shit. So we actually have something. We actually wind up having something very similar in the combat department to what we saw in Fairy Tail and a bunch of other stuff. Generally speaking, they actually, both games actually follow along similar lines. An escape gate, which will get us out of combat. And there's some more of those hit point capsules. We have to go over there. Later on, they play all kinds of games with the mechanics. Die. Thank you for dying properly. I'm just gonna do a regular attack on this thing now. Hey! Two attacks in a row, you dick. Bosses don't get that kind of shit. Not that I've seen around here anyway. And since I've got them, by the way, this is the Digiline you can communicate with your Digimon, with your friends, or with other sorts of similar things. People that aren't your friends. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's go the other way. Die. Hey, rude. Oh, it does that. That wasn't enough to kill them. Fine. Actually, let's not go for use more skill points than we have to. And there is actually an auto combat methodology here. I'll get to go that way later because that actually leads to level 2. The Kowloon deck 2.
Whoa, that one got slaughtered.
That tells me what I wanted to know. Oh, by the way, you can sell your medals to a guy in Nakano later, and he pays actually some pretty good money, and he gives prizes.
Cool.
You could. There was a lot of shit like that. Has the stream been bouncing back and forth? Because it swears up now that YouTube is swearing that it's not getting data. Off and on, off and on, off and on.
I seem to be getting it not a problem.
So you're not seeing any buffering. YouTube's being stupid. Okay.
昨日チャットであったとかそういう意味じゃなくてあれでもそっかなんか
Something happened.
またハッキングもう行こうこの先にあなたが
There's Derpley!
Nandayo, 今の映像。ちくしょう。なんだってんだよ。
ちょっともう一人
Uh-oh. This makes things worse.
Whatever it is.
Not good. Things are now much worse.
No.
なんだありゃ。あ、まさか噂で聞いたエデンの黒い怪物か。データを食い漁っ。お前ら、こっちへ走れ。こいつのロックを解除する。ログアウト。
Hello, Mr. Hacky Thing. That object has been sealed. Oh, we can't have this.
Did it just Antifa itself? Attack up, intelligence down?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, that seems to be, that would actually be kind of a thing. That would be impressive. Ow! That hurt. That hurt kind of a lot. Now it's time to Hotel Alpha.
どうしよう。なんでこう。
よし、ロックを解除した。おい、ノキア。
でもあの子たちがわ
かんねえのか。足手まといはお前なん。お前が逃げおせりゃ、あいつらはどうにでもなるんだ。
Like you can, Nokia is not actually helping them.
おい、ノキアはログアウトした。
Not there yet.
僕たちを見つけて。
Find us. Ooh. Warning. Uh-oh. Okay, here is actually the last of the setup for this, and then we're gonna bail.
Okay.
ねえちょっとあれやばくない？
Isn't that dangerous?
なんだよあいつ。
Yikes.
気味悪い。
Uh-oh.
こら天下の行動のど真ん中で何騒いでんだ。
Okay.
まとめて逮捕す
The
るぞ。
police woman? She's a twerp.
ああ、スケさん、こっちに。
誰が不敬さんだ誰が。刑事さんだ刑事さん。見た目だけで物事判断して
Woman,
ん
you
じゃ
are
ね
in a
え。
uniform.
逮捕するぞ。
They're going to think of you as an officer.
ん
And you can't arrest somebody for misjobbing you.
キモキモいから
And
ね。
being gross
Yeah,
is
this
still
isn't
not gross to
America.
be arrested.
Yep, this game isn't taking place in America.
No, this is Japan. This is actually Shinjuku. And here is kind of where you're wishing you were the male version of things.
乗りたまえ厄介なことになる前に。おい待てそこの車止まらねえと逮捕するぞこら
You can't. How do you arrest
人
somebody
より
like
奇妙
that?
な現象に慣れている方なんだがこんな現象は初めて見たよ。
No idea what's going
私の
on.
声は聞き取れているかな。それはよかった。君がもし人ではない何かだと
Technically, she's not human at this point.
そうか。
Can you guess what her actual issue is here, Opal? You can do it. I know you know
Nope.
how. You don't know what her actual problem is?
She's still in the Matrix?
Huh? No, she's actually been
She's still in the Matrix?
She's a data construct in the real world.
Yeah.
ここは新宿だ。
Shinjuku! Shinjuku!
仕事で探し物をしていてね。偶然通りかかって君を見つけたのさ。自分で言うのもなんだが、あらましは嘘のような誠。今は中野にある私の事務所へ向かっている。そこで詳しく。
Where's my body?
君の体は極めてデジタルな状態にあるように見える。まるで電脳空間からアバターのまま現実世界に飛び出
This
した。
does open us up to a fun little mechanic later in a little bit.
もしも本当にそうだとしたら。
Where are my friends?
周囲に君以外の人物、ひょっとすると君の友達も君と同じような姿をしている。そうか、友達のことを気にするなとは言えないが。
Who the hell are you?
最初に名乗るべきだったな。君の存在があまりにも私はクレミ。
Kyoko Kuremi. Yeah, that's it. Kuremi.
知らない探偵さ。
It took me a second there. So I completely mangled the pronunciation initially. The architect is not that good.
Oh, good.
All right, here's our save point. And we're going to do that right. We're going to post that right here. 1 hour and 2 minutes for this game. And 1 hour and 15 for the other one. So I'm guessing that puts us a little over time. What do you think, Opal?
Yes, we're out of time because I would bail. I would auto bail on you in 12 minutes.
Okay. All right then. So that's gonna. I think that means I think we're about ready to wrap this up then. So got 2 games today. We had RPGs. We will probably at some point come back to one or the other of these. I'm not sure which or if. And if so, when. Saturday we have Persona 5 back up and running. And we're in a position where we might even be able to keep it doing that. So we're gonna go for there. I know you want Fairy Tail, Opal. You don't. That's not a vote we get to sort out here. All right. Mind you, there is a separate save slot. We're going to be doing Persona 5 on Saturday since we've got most of what we need to do sorted. And we actually have availability for 2 capture cards at this point, so yeah, that's kind of a thing.
And if I have my way, 3.
Yeah, well, we have 2 available right now, so if one fails, I can reactivate the other one and it'll just work, which will be good.
Yeah. Having backups is always good.
Well, the backup.
You always got to protect your rear.
Well, the backup is actually will actually be kind of problematic as far as sound goes. That might be an issue, but that's not here nor there. So everybody say bye-bye to the Corona Dragon, the one with way too much TP.
Bye-bye, Corona Dragon.
All right.
Bye-bye. I'll miss you. You're a great friend and representation.
All right, guys. I think that's enough ranting on censorship and other such things for right now. So until the next time we see you, be safe, be sane,
and let's make games magically awesome again.
All right, Opal. Okay, folks. Seizure.